say you want.
I already know somebody's not gonna like this video. Somebody's gonna be offended by this video, and I honestly don't care. I'm gonna keep it 100 every time. I love you. I love you. I'm gonna speak truth. I love you. This is for a very specific group. I love you.
Unique, I'm one of one. I'm number one. I'm the only one. Don't even waste your time trying to compete with me. No one else in this world can think like me.
Hey besties, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Listen, this is a very important season. Okay, this is officially day one of the 2025 lock-in winter arc. It's September 1st and collectively we all are on the same wavelength, same page. Everybody already knows since last year lock-in was so successful, we're running it back again. Your girl participated in the 2024 lock-in last year. You guys already know this. You guys tell me how beautiful I look, how radiant I look, how different I look. A year ago to the date, I decided I was gonna lock in on my health, really take my journey seriously, get my spiritual health in order, just get my mental, emotional, physical, and financial health all in order. And glory be to God, I did it. Glory be to God, I'm still doing it. Glory be to God, it is happening. Glory be to God, I'm elevating. So hey, why not run it over again? Your girl is officially starting her winter arc season. Now, I know it's called a winter arc. Some of the girls renamed it the 2025 lockdown starting September 1st. This lock-in is so monumental, especially for the Black and brown community, because this is a chance to elevate ourselves and take our power back in so many ways. There's so many reasons why a lot of us are participating in this great 2025 lock-in. Now, essentially the lock-in is supposed to be 90 days, but I did my lock-in for like 6 months straight, and then I just went into like, yeah, summer's coming, let me get my stuff together mode. But like I said, the lock-in is more than just physical. It is mental, it's emotional, it's spiritually, and it is financially.
And now some of my besties are confused, don't know what's going on. Girl, did you check the community tab? Like, I've been posting about the great lock-in. I've been posting the Bestie Night Nation's winter arc rules and things like that. So head over to the community tab. I'm also going to post it somewhere in this video on the screen. And I'm also going to post it in the description box if you want more information about the great lock-in. All right. Or at least my version for Bestie Night Nation. And I'll also tell you a little bit more in this video. But before we get into that, for those of you that are new to my content on the account of this video, what's up? If you like the content that you see in today's video and want more like it, please do consider hitting the subscribe button and joining Bestie Night Nation. Bestie Night Nation is my community here on YouTube, but just across all social media. We are a damn good bomb community, okay? We really are a beautiful community. We keep each other accountable. We push each other to become the best versions of ourselves, higher versions of ourselves, and just operate in the life that we desire to live, the health, the body, the mentality, all of that. So hit the subscribe button and join Bestie Night Nation. Turn on post notification. That way you are notified every single time I drop a video, and you don't get lost in the sauce. Speaking of Bestie Night Nation, what's up, girls? Thank you for answering another FaceTime call. In today's video, it is Meal Prep Monday because it is Monday. And y'all know meal prep happens on Monday for your girl, okay? I don't know what day it does for you, but for me, it's always on a Monday. I have such an amazing menu for you guys in today's meal prep video. Now, admittedly, I filmed this like I think a month ago, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of my content was pre-filmed. I just did not have the chance to edit it. And when I was filming this, I did not do it was not like a live. I didn't feel like being on camera that day, I'm gonna be honest. And so I just filmed the meal prep. And yeah, I've been meal prepping for my niece and myself. My niece is in maintenance mode. She just wants to eat healthy. She wants to maintain her weight loss because she did lose like 15 pounds and she's at her goal body weight size, whatever. And she just wants to maintain while I eat for weight loss. We eat the same thing. Hear me. We eat the same thing. We just have different macros. That's why I always say you do not need to make a bunch of different meals for your family when you are on a weight loss journey. You just need to know what to make, how to make it, and how to fix your macros. When I talk about sustainable weight loss, I really do mean that, and I really do believe in that. Here is, and the proof is in the pudding. My niece and I eat the same thing. What I eat, she eats. And so it's like, hey, how is it that she's maintaining, and how are you eating food that a really small person eats? She's literally a size 2. And so it's all in the macros. It's all in knowing your deficit. Weight loss is a science. Numbers in versus numbers out versus numbers in. So that's how I'm able to eat what she eats and still lose weight. If I remember correctly, we have some apple pie overnight oatmeal oats. So good. We're doing a summer pasta, creamy, high protein summer pasta. And girl, I forgot what else we made. We made something else. All of these recipes can be found in my 4-week weight loss jumpstart program. I'll be forgetting the name so long. In my 4-week jumpstart weight loss program, if you didn't take any of my boot camps this year, this is your opportunity to get my meals, my plan, to learn about deficit, macros, all of that. I put it all in a 4-week program, and it is the actual last chance to get it. You guys, if you do not snag it, you're not going to be able to get it. I'll see y'all in 2026 when I come out with a new program. But for those of you that want it, y'all want the meals, the recipes, go ahead and get it now. If I'm not mistaken, the oatmeal, the apple pie overnight oats is in my That Girl Era meal plan cookbook. If you have it, then you already have this recipe. That was a limited edition meal plan e-cookbook. You guys, this is how you make it. If you skipped over that recipe, sorry for you. But if you have the That Girl Era meal prep e-cookbook, then you already got the recipe and you already know the macros. You already know it's all in there. But for the rest of the stuff, it's in my weight loss jumpstart program. Obviously, keto is going to look slightly different from low carb, as the two lifestyles are completely different. But yeah, click the link down below. You get it. It is really the last chance. It's not going to be up much longer. If you are interested, snag it while you can, because it's going bye-bye. I think that's all the announcements I have to say. I really, like I said, it is September 1st and the Great Lock-In starts today for majority of us. Some people are starting it in October. The thing about the Great Lock-In is you have to give yourself at least 90 days to start really seeing changes in your life. It is meant to help you trust yourself. It's meant to help you reestablish routines and systems in your lifestyle. It's meant to teach you discipline. It's meant to teach you consistency. It's meant to teach you to accomplish things that you set out to accomplish. Only 1% of people actually go through or complete the Great Lock-In, 90 days of discipline and structure. Only 1% of society has ever completed even a 75 hard challenge. Literally look up the statistics. Only 1% ever completed a 75 hard challenge. That is how hard it is for a lot of people to be consistent and disciplined. I'm really happy that I did some previous recording and things like that, and I can keep content out to you guys while I go through my detox phase, because if you guys know any of my programs, I don't just jump into the dietary lifestyle. I always do a thorough detox. So your girl is doing that, and I'm not going to bore you with detox content. Yeah, currently that's what I am doing, going through detox phase. So it's good that I have this pre-recorded content for those of you that just want cooking inspiration, health and fitness inspiration. You might not be participating in the lock-in. You just want to eat right and stuff like that. Then girl, I got you covered. Okay, girl, enough yapping from the girl. Let's jump right into the video. We're going to start off by making our high protein apple pie overnight oats. It is cozy season, and this is the perfect time to make something like this. For this, you want to either use a Honeycrisp apple or my favorite Pink Lady, but you can't go wrong with both. You can use green apple if you want to keep the sugar lower, because apples do have a lot of sugar, but they're high in fiber and they're good complex carb, especially if you work out in the morning. Something like this to refuel your body post-workout would be so epic. To a hot pan, I'm just gonna add in my keto sugar. I'm gonna add in my seasoning and some water to get it going. Then I'm gonna cover it and let it steam for a little bit. I wanna give it that slow cook feel. You know, I really wanted to go for that apple pie feel. I'm just testing to see how tender the apples are, and they're not tender yet. So yeah, I'm gonna cover it some more and let it cook down. Once it's to my desired tenderness, I add in a little slurry to thicken it up, because like I said, I want that traditional apple pie feel in taste. To my bowls, I'm gonna prep my overnight oats. I'm gonna add some chia for more fiber, okay? High fiber, high protein lifestyle. Say it with me, high fiber, high protein. We're adding some Greek yogurt to this. We're adding more seasoning. And for sweetener, we're gonna go in with a little bit of date syrup, as well as a little bit of maple syrup. Date syrup is so healthy. It's natural sugar. It does not spike your GI, so try it out if you've never tried it before. I'm adding in some high protein milk, and yeah, giving it a good mix, baby. You need to make this. You need to make this. I do not eat oatmeal at all, but this, absolutely delicious. I'm adding some sun-dried cranberries to it just for some more texture and taste. It is so good in it. You need to try it. Then I'm gonna top it off with that apple pie filling. Girl, did my big one. Like I said, I believe this recipe is in That Girl Era, or it is in the bootcamp Jumpstart weight loss program. I believe it is. I'm gonna double check. When you're eating it, top it off with a little bit of extra granola for crunch. If you're anything like me, do not like mushy textures and you need crunch, this is the trick. If you hate oatmeal like me and you need crunch, that's the trick. You add a little bit to it. But yeah, that is breakfast. Next up, we're making some cilantro lime chicken rice bowls. You can make this for lunch or dinner. It really doesn't matter, but baby, 10 out of 10. So this portion, my niece actually made it. I'm showing you her chicken that she was prepping because I was actually walking her through on how to season chicken and things like that. I'm teaching her how to cook, and I'm teaching her how to feel her way through the kitchen instead of recipes. This girl has never cooked. She only just started cooking once we started meal prepping together. And so for the cilantro lime chicken, we're going in with fresh cilantro, fresh garlic. Y'all know we Caribbean. We got that it piece on deck. I made a fresh batch and it was 10 out of 10. I think it was so potent. And then we're going in with some more dry seasoning to enhance the flavors. Garlic powder, onion powder, all of that. And yeah, we're getting, now this is all her doing. She's feeling her way through, and that girl actually have it in her. She's really learning quickly in the kitchen. I'm so proud of my boo. Like, oh my gosh. She's cutting up her chicken because she wanted it bite-sized. So that's what's happening here. After we seasoned it, we actually let the chicken marinate for an hour, and then we got started on some rice. We're just making some simple white rice, Haitian style. Y'all know, come on, we Caribbean over here. Actually, my niece is actually Guyanese and Haitian. Her mother is Guyanese, like from the islands, for real, for real. And of course, her father, my brother, is Haitian. He was actually born in Haiti, whereas I was not. To a hot pan, we're cooking the chicken down. I did this part for her because like the popping and everything, she was backing up, and I was like, girl, you're annoying me. Of course, Caribbeans gotta put Jamaican Scotch bonnet pepper in everything. Like, come on, it gotta be hot pepper in everything. Add a little bit of butter, a little bit more lime juice, and that's really how you make the cilantro lime chicken. It did not need anything else. All the flavor was in the seasoning. Oh, and some lime zest. You need some lime zest. This chicken was so good. Everybody at her job kept asking, like, where did she buy her food? Where did she buy her food? She's like, no, I made it. To go with that bowl, we made a rainbow crunch salad, which is just kale, both green and purple kale. What else? Carrots, and that's it. Just a rainbow crunch salad because it pairs so well. The high fiber in the raw vegetables with the spicy cilantro lime chicken and the rice, the textures are all phenomenal together. It gives you the perfect bite. And I made an avocado lime dressing to go with it. High protein, of course. It was simply a half avocado, some Greek yogurt, a little bit of seasoning, lime juice, and cilantro, blended up, a little bit of keto honey just to balance the sweetness and the flavors, and that was it. I'm showing you guys how I plate her bowls and stuff like that, just so you guys, those of you that go to work with your food and you want to heat it up in the microwave, this is the smart way I plate and bag her food. I put the cold stuff in small Ziploc bag, and I make sure it's enough to fit the space, and then I just do everything vertically like so, just like that. She loves how I package her food because she takes the Ziploc bag out, she heats up the hot portion and adds the cold portion back in. And yeah, we have portable bowls and stuff like that for sauces, dips, creams, whatever have you. And that's just the cilantro lime avocado dressing that goes with it. High protein, so good. It's quick and easy to make. For the last meal, we are making a summer pasta. It is so good. So this features all your summer veggies like squash, zucchini, bell peppers, onions, sugar snap peas, whatever have you, right? So we had an array of fresh veggies. And so I'm just slicing them. For this, you don't want it too thick and you don't want it too thin. We also use some mushroom in this and chicken apple sausage for this dish. Like I said, it is in my Jumpstart weight loss program. I think this is week 2 or 3, if I'm not mistaken. For low carb. Keto is slightly different. I think so. Yeah. Next, I'm moving on to the sauce. It is a high protein sauce. We use some part skim ricotta. We use some cottage cheese. I know y'all hate cottage cheese, but baby, I'm a cottage cheese girl. We use some high protein milk, blend it up. I make all my cream sauces like this now because it's healthy, it's high protein, it's good, delicious. Season that thing up. You do not taste, like, it does not taste like cottage cheese. You don't know that it's cottage cheese. You would have thought I made a regular cream sauce with butter and heavy cream and all of that. I'm telling you, you cannot tell. If you execute this right, you cannot tell the difference. Okay, you can't tell the difference. I'm just blending my sauce and getting it super creamy. When you see I pour it over the pasta, you're gonna see how creamy it is. That's why I'm in this. To a hot pan on medium-high heat, you're gonna add some olive oil, and then you're gonna brown your mushroom, and then you're gonna add your zucchini and do the same thing to it. You don't want to season it with any seasonings, especially not salt, because it will render out liquid if you do that. You're gonna add your chicken apple sausage. We actually have 2 different types of sausages here. And then you're gonna add your bell peppers, onions, and everything. You're gonna season it lightly because all of the seasoning comes from the sauce, but you do want every layer of the dish to have an element of seasoning. So we do season that lightly, and then we sauteed it. Once the sausage got a nice char, I don't know if you guys can see that, the sausages have char on it. It's brown to our desired liking. And then we're gonna add the bell pepper, the onions, and then we're going to add the pasta. Once you add the pasta, you're just gonna toss it so it can get some of that seasoning on it. As you can see, the pasta is starting to have seasoning on it. So just tossing it so that it can absorb some of the seasoning. And then you're gonna add the cream sauce. That is where the max flavor is coming from. And it's already cooked, but you just want to, like, on very low, like on low heat, like medium low, you just want to let it heat through. You're going to add a little bit of Parmesan. Don't go crazy. We're supposed to be healthy now. So we're only adding a little bit of Parmesan. This made 8 servings of food. High protein pasta. We used high protein bow tie pasta and high protein everything. So yeah, because this was almost 40 grams of protein per serving. Yep, you heard me. Almost 40 grams of protein per serving. Get money and fuck these hoes. Where we learn these values. I do not know what to tell you. I'm just trying to find a reason not to go out every evening. I need someone that'll. So I didn't dish out my food all cute like hers. I actually just put my servings all in one, and then for my mom all in one. But I'm showing you the meal prep. If I would have done mine just like hers, it would look exactly like this. This is the meal prep, you guys. This is it. Lunch, breakfast, dinner, all aesthetically cute and aesthetically packed up. Y'all know y'all love something aesthetic over here. But yeah, I hope you really enjoyed it. I'm telling you, make these recipes. You're gonna love it. My passion has truly become making healthy, delicious food that the whole entire family can enjoy. And you don't have to break your back in the kitchen for it. All right, girls and boys, like, I'm not going to forget that I do have some men that watch my content. Ladies and gents, that is the end of the video. As far as my snacks and stuff, I do believe I made snack bowls, which were consistent of fruits and cheese and nuts. Like, I live for an adult Lunchable, so I'm always going to eat some fruit, some nuts, some cheese, maybe some chicken. I've been on a chicken sausage kick with some halloumi cheese and some type of fruit and nuts together. It's like the perfect bite. So I did not show my snacks, but of course I filmed what I eat in a day videos. You guys will get an idea of the type of snacks I had throughout the week. You guys know I live a low carb lifestyle. I do not exclude any food groups. Okay, any. I'm actually really happy I've overcome my mentality of good food versus bad food. You know, like, oh, that's no good for you, no good for you. No, I eat carbs, I eat pasta, I eat bread, I eat rice. It's what the type I eat, how I eat it, how much I eat, and I'm still able to lose weight. So, that's amazing. I do prioritize high protein, high fiber, low carb-ish diet. I do. I do limit myself. However, not in a way where I feel like I'm starving or punishing my body for the mistakes and the decisions I made. And that is why we are on this journey to fix our relationship with food. It's so important to me to fix my relationship with food because I was a binger. Okay, you can't say that word. I was in ADDICT to food. Okay, so to God be the glory. He has delivered me from this, healed me from this. But I have to still take the steps to heal my mentality and what was engraved or embedded, initiated in my bones. And so I do the work to have a better relationship with food. So yeah, anyway, I'm rambling. In my next video, I'm going to do a full breakdown of what macros are, deficits, and stuff like that. Well, maybe not a full breakdown. I'm going to do a little bit of a teaching type video where I'm going to help you guys understand what a deficit is, macros are, the differences between dietary lifestyle. So stay tuned for my next video and stay tuned for the content that I'm dropping all month long of September. I'm dropping videos at least 3 times to 4 times a week. All month long in September. I am doing this so that I can actually sow seed into my community, my besties. I want to help you guys get ahead of the winter arc. You guys, new mindset, new bodies does not start January 1st. It doesn't. That's why a lot of you give up by the second week of New Year, because you think you're ultimately going to adapt a new lifestyle just because the date changed on the calendar. Girl, please be freaking for real. You need to freaking work this thing out, all right? Just like you got to work out salvation, you have to work out discipline. You have to work it out. It's going to take 90 days or more for some of us. Start now. Start now. So by the time January comes, you are prepared. I don't know why so many of you think midnight, at the stroke of midnight, a whole new mindset is here. Like, can we stop playing with ourselves? A lot of you don't even show up for yourselves in everyday, day-to-day routine. You don't trust yourself. So you really think you're going to adapt a new lifestyle just because the date on the calendar changed and you didn't have to work it out. You didn't have to get right with discipline. You didn't have to get right with routines and systems in your life that was going to teach you how to be consistent. Come on now. You don't show up for yourself daily. You quit. Anytime life get a little hard, you want to run to your comfort. And that's why it shows up on you. Your stress level shows up on you. Your lack of discipline shows up on you. The way you carry yourself, the way you dress, the way you hunch over, it shows up on you. So let's work on that. Your finances, it shows up in your finances or your lack of, like it shows up. It shows up. So, this is the season to start sowing and planting and being a farmer. The Bible talks about farming a lot. Get into your word. Figure out why God teaches us what it means to be a farmer so that you can reap harvest. So that you can reap what you sow. A lot of you are not sowing into your everyday lives, and it shows up. And it doesn't only show up in you, it shows up in your children. If you have children, it shows up in your marriage. It shows up in your relationship, your friendships. Come on now. Don't get me started. I'm done because I'm going to be on y'all behinds all month long. Anyway, I love you all. If you like this video, make sure you thumbs it up. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you are anticipating from me this season. And yeah, I love you. I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.